Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. So in this episode, I want to talk about why not all nutritionists are created equal. So when I look for a nutritionist and when I recommend a nutritionist, I'm looking for somebody who really takes the time to educate their clients, customers, patients, however you want to call it, right? But there are some kinds of nutritionists who will just kind of say, eat this, and they don't ever explain to you why you would need to eat that way. And what happens is you might go to a nutritionist who does something like this, and you'll take on this diet, you're really motivated to make a change, and then you'll do this for about a month or 2 months, but at some point it sort of falls off. And part of the reason is that you don't have enough understanding of why. Why am I making these changes? And so even though like the motivation is gone, but there was not like a strong enough purpose and enough information to really carry everything through long term. What I'm looking for is long-term health, long-term functionality, not long-term vitality. The thing that's going to achieve that is really giving you as much information as possible in a way that you can really understand it, so that then you can actually apply it into your life and you can actually analyze your results and actually be flexible in your thinking because it's making sense, right? So I am gonna say, here, this is what I want you to eat, this is what I want you to avoid, and here are the reasons why, and here are some resources, some books, etc., for you to find out more information. All that continuous education, I think, is very important when following a certain diet or when starting to make changes to your current diet. So, like I said, in the nutrition world, there are some nutritionists that they tell you to eat a certain way, and you do it, you get results, but it's not long-lasting results. Why? Because they're not explaining how the body works, why you would need to do these things. They're not giving you enough education, right? And so also, of course, it's up to you to be asking the questions, but that's kind of part of the process. If you go to a nutritionist and you start to realize they're not giving you enough information and you're not able to think or advance your ability to maintain your own nutrition, then maybe it's time to find another nutritionist, right? So we've got all kinds of, you can have a trainer that practices nutrition and is very good at it, like a physical trainer. Or someone that really doesn't know very much about the body. You could have a medical doctor who might not know much about it or might know a lot. You could have an acupuncturist with the same kind of deal. We might not know a lot about nutrition or might know a lot. Chiropractor, same thing. So the list goes on and on. It's not enough to just be like, oh, I'm a nutritionist, but like the thing that you really want to get, or the thing that I suggest is the most workable thing, is that you're able to ask questions and you get enough education so that you can think with the information long term, and you're not just dependent on this one nutritionist in terms of like what you have to do, and then it doesn't make sense down the road. You're not able to apply it without the nutritionist, So that's all I want to mention this time around. Just kind of keep that in mind, why not all nutritionists are created equal, and you really want to look for somebody that you can ask questions to and they continue to educate you or point you in the right direction in terms of resources, and that you're actually able to apply that information, get a positive result regarding your health, and not just on the short term, but on the long term, that it's all really making sense so that you can maintain yourself well and also your family well and the people around you, right? So, all right, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the flip side.